Owing the IRS happens to many of us. Now, when the amount that you owe turns into a big amount, that you need some help.
Absolutely. Lawful Solutions works for you to help resolve your tax debt. To tell us how they can help you, Darrell Van Dover is here. Thank you, Mr. Van Dover. Can you explain a little bit about the tax resolution process?
Yes, I can. The tax resolution process is very complicated. The tax laws are complicated. The IRS is one of the biggest collection companies in America, and they're very scary. They can be very scary. The resolution process is basically where the IRS wants to lead you. So if you're trying to deal with them, they're going to lead you down the road they want you to go to. The resolution process is finding the right program, and there's several programs out there, finding the right program that you qualify for, and that's the key, that you qualify for, that we can take that program and resolve your debt. So the resolution process for you or for myself may be very different because we all qualify for different things. So we have to take a look at what you're qualified for, what your particular situation is, and then we can get you out of your debt based on what you qualify for. And without looking into that, you'll never know what's out there.
And the IRS and the whole situation can be a little intimidating to the average person. So is this why we would go to Lawful Solutions?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Our tax professionals deal with the IRS every day, okay? When you call them, you don't deal with them, they're going to back you in a corner. They're going to tell you what they want you to know. They're going to tell you this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do, when in actuality you may not have to do that at all. The same reason you would hire an attorney to go to court. Can you represent yourself? Absolutely. But why doesn't people go to court and represent themselves? Because they don't know what to say, they don't know the laws, and this is where we help people, because we can get around these places that the IRS would put you in without your knowledge, and we won't let them put you in that place.
Mm-hmm. And we touched a little bit on programs. What are the programs that are available for people?
There's today, last year, the IRS passed the law offering a Fresh Start initiative, which is a tax forgiveness. I mean, they're forgiving people's taxes. You have to qualify for it, but they're forgiving people's taxes. And, you know, they've never done that. There's a penalty abatement program where, you know, we have somebody who has 8 years, 10 years of taxes that they owe from 8 years ago, and a lot of that is penalties and interest. Well, we can knock that out. There's a program, Offer and Compromise, where maybe you owe $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, whatever. We can get that knocked out based on your disposable income, how much money you have left over at the end of each month after you pay your bills, because they must let you live, okay? So you got to be able to have the money to pay your bills. Then whatever you have left over, they're entitled to. But if there's nothing there, you know, we can get them off your back regarding your tax debts. So, and then there's also, we can put you in a situation where, if you're in a situation like that where you're in a non-collectible status, the harassment letters stop, the phone calls stop. We put the handcuffs on them and we make them stop harassing you because the law says, because of your situation, they can't. And if you don't do this and you don't get somebody to help you, it won't end.
And I know you touched a little bit on forgiveness and knocking out some of that extra fees and things. Now, the IRS also has a payment plan that you can be on. Is that a good idea?
It actually is. The payment plan can go up to 72 months. That could be very substantial. Let's say somebody owes $10,000, okay? They owe $10,000. You call the IRS is going to say, yeah, Mr. Smith, we can put you on a 2-year payment plan. And, you know, we can charge you $250 a month. Well, $250 a month might be more than you can really afford, but they don't care, okay? If we get a payment plan taken care of for you, we're going to push it to whatever limit you need it up to 72 months, which means we could get you a payment for $75 instead of $250, which may make a difference in, you know, how you live your life. So, yes, it's very important. The payment plans are out there today that weren't out there just 2 years ago. And, but again, if you call the IRS, they're going to put you in a payment plan they want you to be in, not one that has been created for you. So, yeah, it's a good option.
And Darrell, let's say someone's worked with Lawful Solutions, you know, cleared their tax debt. Now, how do they stay tax-free, or how do they say debt-free, and protect themselves after the resolution?
Well, we actually have a protection program. Lawful Solutions has a tax protection program. You get into the protection program, it's a very nominal fee each month, and you have our services anytime you need them. You pick up the phone, you call us, we help you with any issues you have with the IRS, as well as every year, every April, we file your taxes. So you're never ever going to have to worry about, oh my God, my taxes are coming due, how am I going to get them filed? We file them for you. We're there to protect you all year long, 365 days a year. And if you have a problem, it's as simple as picking the phone up and saying, hey, the IRS is saying this, or I got this letter, and we are going to represent you free of charge for that nominal monthly fee. So it's a protection plan that you have in your court all the time.
Well, Darrell, it's so happy to hear that we've got a friend in a possible situation that you're kind of feeling a little stifled in. So thank you so much for coming and telling us about this.
Well,
you were talking about picking up that phone. So if that's you, call Lawful Solutions to get help with your IRS tax debt at 1-800-449-2221. Call right now, and actually the first 50 callers get a free evaluation and 15% discount when you mention that you saw it right here on the Morning Blend. Again, that's 1-800-449-2221, or you can also visit lawfulsolutions.com.